Hey, what's up, fans? How is going? Um, I'm just making this video to explain you a little thing about my Ayaka. I'm just want to share you the information about her, so maybe you can try to get the same equipment and items that I got, so your Ayaka can be too OP as mine. So I'm gonna try to explain the better I can. Okay. First of all, if you wanna see the equipment that your friends have, you're gonna come to the friend menu. Get the friend you're gonna to examine, and you're gonna press R3. You can put check information, okay, and you're gonna see the profile of your friend. Additionally, you can move through the characters your friend is on exhibition. So if you wanna see the equipment of one character of your friends, you can select the character and press R3 again, okay, and you're gonna see the details. The attributes, okay. The weapon is that the character is wearing, okay. The artifacts. These are the things you got to farm, uh, and you can see the constellation as well and talents, okay. Okay, you can do that on my profile when if you wanna know what equipment I got on each of my characters. Okay, in this case I'm examining Gandalf's one. Okay, Herventi. Okay. Just to let you know how you can do that. But right now I'm gonna share you my information. Anyway, but I'm telling you how to do it because maybe in some other time I'm not online. You can check my profile and check my equipment and everything. Okay. Okay. In case of Ayaka, well, she's a cryo character. Okay. So I got this sword. Okay. This sword is pretty good for her because this sword it's an exclusive weapon for the battle pass. You can get it just buying the battle pass once. You can choose a weapon when you reach level 30. I choose this sword, okay, because it's very good. I already explained in another video. Remember that the weapon have its passive skill and the base stats. Okay, the main one is always gonna be base attack, and in this case this sword, the second one, it's a critical rate. So more of my hits are critical. That's the idea of wearing this sword. Okay, and about its passive, it says that increase damage dealt by normal and charged attack by 20%. Additionally, regenerates 60% of attacker's HP when a normal and charged attack score a crit hit. So this effect can occur once every 5 seconds. So that's why this sword I think is very good for her, because I don't have there is no possibility I can get the golden one. Okay, in the wish banner. So I think I'm using this one because it's good. I think it's better for her. Okay. But you can use any sword that gives you critical rate or attacking percentage, or it depends of the weapons you have and how do you like to play. Okay. The artifacts. Okay. There are a lot of sets or artifact sets in around the world. This one, for example, I got it's called Blizzard Strayer set. Okay. Okay, each set is gonna give you 2 buffs. Okay, when you get 2 pieces of each set, and when you get 4 pieces of the same set. Okay, in this case, okay, well, I got the flower, feather, not the clock. The clock is not the goblet, and the circlet. Okay, or the crown. I call it the crown. Okay. What does this Blizzard Strider set? Okay, when you wear 2 pieces, okay, it's gonna increase your cryo damage by 15%. Okay, if you wear the 4 pieces, when a character attacks an opponent affected by cryo, the crit rate is increased by 20%. If the opponent is frozen, crit rate is increased by an additional 20%. So you know that will to make a 40% if the enemy you are attacking is frozen. Okay, so that's why it's a very good set for her. Okay, and individually, each artifact gives you, okay, a main stat that one is always at the top on everything. In this case, this circlet gives you critical damage 62.2%. Okay, that stat in the circlet, in the goblet, and in the clock can be different. Okay, the main stat can change on those three, because in the feather is gonna give you always as main stat attack, plain attack. Okay, not by percentage, attack plain. Okay, the feather, and the flower is gonna give you always HP, always as the main stat. The only stats that change in this artifact are the substats, and those 4 substats that you are getting, are random. Okay, when you're farming, the 4 substats you're gonna get, you're gonna be totalmente randomly. Okay, which substats I have to look in the equipment? Usually for all the characters it's almost the same. Those there are just 2 or 3 exceptions. It depends on some characters. But for Ayaka you have to look attacking percentage, critical damage percentage, and critical rate percentage. Those 3. Okay, or last 2 of the 3 substats. Okay, in this case I got this flower. This flower has energy recharge. I don't care about it. But I got 2 of the 3 substats: attacking percentage and critical damage. This will be perfect if instead of plain attack or energy recharge, I got critical rate too, the 3. Okay, so I have to keep farming until I get the flower with the 3 substats. Okay, that's what you have to do. Okay, the feather, the same thing. In this case I got 2 of the 3 substats. Okay, critical damage 28.0% and attack in 9.3%. Okay, one important thing: defense is useless in this game. It's useless. It's a useless stat because it's kinda hard that the enemies hit you, really. Okay, and you got characters can give you a shield or protection by a different way. So getting artifacts with defense is totally useless. Okay, I put this to a Yaka because it has 2 of the 3 substats I'm looking for, and I don't have another one for the same set. Okay, I have to keep farming to get a better feather too. So but in the meantime I have to use this one, but I have to keep farming for her. Okay, the clock is not for the set. Okay, you can put a different one, but you can see my clock give me as main stat attacking percentage 46.6%. Okay, I got critical rate and I got critical damage. Okay, so that's why this is good. I got 2 of the 3 substats. HP, plain, and defense it's useless, but when I get a better clock I'm gonna change it. Okay, and the clock you always have to look for attacking percentage, because the clock can give you as a main stat another shit: defense, elemental mastery. The clock is one of the 3 artifacts that can change the main stat. Okay, it depends on the farming, it depends on your luck too. I'm using this one because I don't have the, for example, I got a clock for the set. Okay, but it gives me as a main stat HP and it's useless on her. Okay, yeah, I got critical damage and attacking percentage. Okay, in this one, 2 of the 3 substats I'm looking for. It has elemental mastery and it has defense. Why if I got 2 of the 3 substats, I don't have to use this on Ayaka, because Ayaka doesn't matter about her HP. Okay, you get enough HP by just leveling her up. So that's why I always look for a clock that gives you attack in percentage, always. Okay, I'm saving this one because I got another character Diona, she's different because Diona is a healer and she heals in base of her HP. So the more HP Diona has, the more powerful is gonna be her healing. That's why I'm saving this one. And Diana, it's a cryo archer. That's why I'm saving this for her when I get the stuff for her. I'm farming. I haven't finished for her yet, so that's why I'm saving this one. But it's different, okay? Ayaka is not a healer. She's a DPS, so that's why. And it doesn't affect me to have this clock, even if it is not of the set, because I got the other 4 pieces, okay? Okay. You know, Ayaka, it's a cryo character, so in this case, the goblet, okay? The goblet is from the set, okay? You can see there. The substats are shit, okay? But the main substat gives me cryo damage bonus 46.6%, okay? Yeah. The goblet is for the set, okay, and gives me a bonus of cryo damage. That's why I'm using it, okay. But I have to look for another goblet of this same set, but with the same cryo damage bonus, okay, but with different substats: critical damage, critical rate, and attacking percentage. At last 2 of those 3, and the main, like it is right now, cryo damage bonus. So I have to keep farming, you know. So Mayaka is not perfect, you know. You have seen her. She is very OP. Yeah, she's strong, but she is not the way she has to be, because I have to keep farming the perfect artifacts for her. That's the hard part of this game, and farming the artifacts. Okay, the crown or circlet. Okay. Okay, critical damage. The secret can give you as a main stat another thing too: elemental mastery, HP, attack. The perfect main stat for circlets is critical damage percentage or critical rate percentage. Okay, with good substats. Okay, so you have to keep that in mind. Okay. It's just a little explanation of what you have to look for. Okay. Right now, this is my Ayaka, okay? This is the stats I have right now. Constellation, okay, constellation, you can see it's C0, no constellations. Talents, I don't even have raised her talents because the items I need to raise her talents are in the domain until tomorrow, on Tuesday. So that's why I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So she's gonna be a lot powerful than she is now. And profile is another thing. But you can see what my Yakas are. You press in the attributes sub screen. You press triangle. You can see. Okay, critical rate. Okay, 42.7% of my hits are gonna be critical, and I'm gonna deal almost 200% of critical damage by hit. So, okay.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Cryo damage bonus 61.6%. Okay, more damage when I use the cryo abilities, the ultimate, the R2 ability. You know, so that's the way you have to build your character. And for Ayaka, this is the right way to do it. She's not perfect. I have to farm a lot yet because I have to get better artifacts with better substats. Okay. But you have seen her already. If right now she's pretty strong, you can imagine how she's gonna be when I get all the artifacts. So, well, I think that's all for now. And I really tried to explain you the best I could. How do you have to build your Ayaka? And well, oh, this is in Inazuma, okay, the third nation. I'm right here. I'm the top of the highest mountain in Inazuma. It's the third nation. You have to finish the history and leave it to come here. Okay, the main story. These are the islands you were looking for the other day in your map at the bottom. Okay, you are right here right now. Okay, Inazuma is right here. You can see. Okay. Okay. Well. Well, I hope this helps you a little bit to understand about the equipment and everything. All the characters, well, most of the characters are from the same, are the same. So you have to look for the same substats in almost all the characters when you are getting artifacts. So, well, I think we can talk about this later when we are playing and trying to be more detailed, man. Okay, so I'll see you soon, man.